Alright guys, Jeff here again, excited to bring you a new product for 2020 and a new product for the whole USA. We have the Bashan MotoMax 250 with the classic wheel graphics. So we've got two colors right now for the fall. We've got a black one and an orange one. Both have the same wheel options. We've got a 100 or 110 70 17 front tire, and these are a 140 70 17 rear street tread pattern. Okay, later in the spring we will be having an optional off-road tire setup and tire and wheel setup for these bikes. So if you want to be a true supermotoer, go back and forth with your nice aluminum wheels and then your off-road wheels. We are in the process of building one, so keep that in mind. We will have a set for both. Okay. The exhaust is stainless steel. It does have the skinny turn signals as the factory option, and that's where it comes from. As you can see back here, the license plate, or so the rear tail light is LEDs on the. And look at this swing arm. It is a little bit thicker swing arm than what you see on the bras. I think they expect this one to potentially take a little bit more abuse than the bras is supposed to. This really thick frame we've got going up here, and then you've got a much smaller portion of the frame to basically hold the engine up there, but the swing arm is relatively stout. It does have a mud guard. That is something new for this model. Keeps your shock clean, your rear suspension. Now let's go over to the ignition lock cylinder, or the ignition. Alright, you've got right here your basic ignition stuff with the steering lock, so you can turn all the way to the left and lock your steering. There is a minimalist instrument cluster. It has your odometer, your speed, turn signals, lights, and neutral. There is no gas gauge on this one because it's so minimalist, so that's probably what I would use this little guy for. There is only a 2-gallon gas tank. However, it does have a nice flip-up style plastic tank, so that's pretty cool. Okay, so on this, every time you fill up, I would turn your trip meter back to 0, and once you hit 100, you probably should fill up your gas tank. That's probably what I would do. Now, these wheels are aluminum. They are aluminum wheels right here. They are hydro dipped gold, so these are not painted. These are hydro dipped aluminum wheels. One reason why the cost on this bike is getting up there for this 250 carbureted market is because of the cost of the wheels alone. I did have the entire bike on a scale. 276 pounds. This has a 17 front tooth, 46 rear on a 428 chain. That's how it comes from the factory. It is still air-cooled carbureted. Uses the same engine and carburetor as the bras. Seating position is more forward, and the seat is actually not as wide, so it's a little bit less comfortable. But however, the seat is made out of the same material as the bras, so it is fairly squishy. But I will say it is a less comfortable riding position than that guy right there. The seat comes off very nicely. There's no rear rack or anything for your passenger to hold. However, there's nice 2 spots right here for anyone to grab, and that's on the frame right there. Let's see how the seat comes off. Super easy. It's literally a key, and the whole seat comes off. Okay. You've got your air box down here. This is all part of your fuel tank. Battery comes in the bike. This type of battery comes charged with you. You can see there's the battery right there. All you gotta do is hook your 2 leads up, and it's got power, and you're ready to go. So there's no charging this battery with the acid or the fluid, as it's already done. As keeping true with the Bashan, what they like to do, you do have your alarm and your lock, and then also, like before, you do have your remote start still as well. So still some cool features. Definitely a different style of rider who's going to be buying this, and this is the bike if you want to make one go fast and really see what you can build. This would be the one too. This one's been run. As you see, the exhaust is getting a little purple there. They are stainless steel exhausts. 56-inch wheelbase. Has a 33-inch seat height. So just an inch shorter than, it feels a lot more than 1 inch, but I measured it, it's 33 inches. So let's get a couple sound clips. Everything, once it's working, you got all your stuff here. Here's your headlights over here. Same as before, you've got your main headlight bulb and your little running bulb. So these controls are a little bit changed. It feels good, it feels planted to the road. When I was riding it, I put 10 miles on this one already. It definitely is less cush of a ride than the Bras. The Bras is a little bit more cush on the roads. Well, let's give you a little exhaust clip here. For those of you who like that quiet exhaust, still is not as loud as some of these bikes here going on the road, but it is definitely a little bit more performance of a sound than what you'd see on our other unit. So, has a passenger foot pegs, so you can take someone else. And this is what she looks like right here. Well guys, thanks for watching. My intro of the new to the USA are two MotoMax 250s, and I'm sure you'll be seeing units start to pop up on YouTube, the people who have them. And these are 49 state legal everywhere but California. Obviously, if you got questions or comments, drop it down below, and obviously you can call or email if you got questions. Every year we'll try to progress as we get feedback, because obviously I'm only asking sub $2,500 for these, so that's the category these are in. Obviously not everything's perfect, so over the years things will change, but I think this is a good start for something different than the bras. This is more of your city bike or your highway bike, just because with the street tires, and it'll be great for getting around town or trying to go fast if you want to. So get you a wheel. Hopefully we'll be making some shirts. Get you a MotoMax 250 if you want one. We got them in stock, and we'll be getting more in the spring, a couple other colors. So if you don't like black or orange, we'll probably have a blue and a green coming in the spring. The black looks pretty nice though. Another option for peace, get them if you want them. Thanks for watching.